Life could be a dream. Life could be a dream.
You are listening to the Anchor Radio Network in a presentation of What's Up with the Turners.
What a joke.
You love them!
What do they call those things? Flat hats?
Visors.
Visors, that's a visor hat. This is classic. Many things that we're thankful for. Family, friends, enemies. Teenagers getting out of the house and the first thing to do is build a bomb and explode their hands. The Monday Blitz brought to you by PetSmart, where you can go get your pets cleaned, you can buy your pets food, and you can buy food for yourself. I don't know what you do when you celebrate Columbus Day. What do you do? Like, do you go outside and you plant a flag?
Happy Columbus Day, everybody!
I know you're trying to be a health freak, but butter goes on both sides of the bread when you have grilled cheese, period!
In Ice Age. Do this for me, will ya?
It's not like I'm like begging to go trick or treating, although Brianna doesn't like it. You've had enough candy. That was perfectly timed. Because your boyfriends, they buy you sandwiches and stuff, and candy bars and donuts. People are getting paid full-time jobs, $20 an hour to come in and try out dog food.
And now your hosts, Caleb Turner and Brianna Turner.
Happy Halloween, everybody! October 31st, 2013. What's Up with the Turners? Our first edition in like 15 days. People have been writing in, calling us, and telling us, what's up with the Turners, man? Literally, what's up with the Turners? We can use the broadcast and everything. But anyways, great show planned for you on this All Hallows Eve night. It's not technically Halloween, by the way. We're going to get into that later, but we're going to debate some things about Halloween. We got some... Tonight's show is actually brought to you by and produced by Brianna. She did this whole entire show, at least all the planning and the topics, the topics that we're going to be doing, and so we hope that everybody will enjoy the show. Again, like I said, great plans for tonight. And we're, of course, going to get our commercial break. We'll be right back. By the way, I'd like to thank Bob for the opener there. Great way to open up this broadcast on this dark, spooky Halloween night. What's Up with the Turners rolls on the Anchor Radio Network right after this.
You are listening to the Anchor Radio Network and a presentation of What's Up with the Turners. And are your hosts, Caleb Turner and Brianna Turner.
Throwback Thursday Halloween night. It's a spooky night in the studio here downtown Coquitlam, British Columbia, Canada Studios. It's great in here, though. It's nice, cozy, snuggly, and everybody outside the window is creepy. There's actually a lady across the street from our studio who is dressed up in a full witch costume, and when kids come to their door, she stands there and says, "Happy Halloween, my sweeties!" That's not sweetie, folks. That's called spooky, scary, possessed. Man, who would want their kids to go to that door? Alright, kids, we're gonna skip this house now. Wow. Anyways. Happy Halloween Eve. Technically. Technically, it's Halloween Eve. The first name for Halloween, it was called All Hallows Eve. We have Christmas Eve. We have New Year's Eve. If it's All Hallows Eve, Halloween is not until November 1st. Spoiler alert, we called it. November 1st is Halloween, so everybody can celebrate tomorrow. But anyways, I guess they like celebrating All Hallows Eve. Not Halloween! Halloween Day is tomorrow. So for all of you people out there who missed tonight, don't worry.
There's still tomorrow.
There's still tomorrow. There's still a lot more candy left. Well, you can come to our house. We have popcorn balls. The good old popcorn balls. Taste like peanut butter. They taste like peanut butter and hair. Anyways, we love them. Tim Hawkins is trick-or-treating candy.
You get those, no, what are they called?
The fun size.
No.
Oh, the ones that taste like...
Wax lips.
Yeah, the wax lips. You just keep chewing them and they don't stop. Anyways.
They don't taste like nothing.
The part that I like, though, is when he's talking about the little Snickers bar. And they're called fun size. That's not fun. It's not fun. I want a big jumbo Snickers bar all melted together, a Snickaloaf. Anyways. Cool. October 31st, 2013, a Throwback Thursday. We gotta talk about something that we can throw back. Throwback meaning like retro. Something that happened when we were really, really young. On October 31st. I remember we had a teen activity once on October 31st. I won my first chess game at that teen activity. Matthias Solon of the Vancouver Canucks won that game in, I believe, the 9th round of the shootout that night against the Anaheim Ducks in Anaheim, and we were listening to the broadcast on the internet.
We went to Vesna's house.
We went to Vesna's
Not
house
me.
once on
I
Halloween.
wasn't a teen yet.
We didn't go to Vesna's house for that.
Yeah, we did.
A couple of years ago, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the one at our house.
Oh, okay.
The one that we played chess.
I remember that too.
Yeah. But, cool. So, Brianna did the show today, and we've got various things to talk about. I've only looked over it once, so I don't know what's in here. This thing could be laced with dogs, cats, fish,
Ew,
geckos. Who knows? But anyways, we got stuff that we're going to talk about Halloween, so let's go ahead and get this thing kicked off. There, I got to get my paper sound effect. Anyways. Brianna's got her paper sound effect. Okay, we're good. Safety tips from the Rcmp, Royal Canadian Mounted Police, for those of you that are in the States. That's our police force. By the way, there is only like 3 cities in the Lower Mainland that have their own police force. Vancouver, Surrey, Vancouver, Port Moody, and New Westminster. I believe those are the only ones that have their own police force. That actually have on the cop car, on the Smoky, New Westminster Police or Vancouver Police.
So that means if there's like a major like shooting going on, oh, we can't help you. We're New Westminster Police.
Well, no, that's what the RCMP's for. The RCMP, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police Force, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
They're in every city. So when you call 911, usually you're going to get a Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Unless it's not in their district. Now, I didn't understand the district here, but anyways. Safety tips from the RCMP about Halloween. Only visit well-lit houses, which means don't go to a house that's dark. There could be somebody,
ours.
Yeah, like our house.
We turn off all the lights and light a candle.
Yeah, we light a candle.
Because
we light a
don't
candle.
want to give away any of my candy.
Fun fact from tonight: we were coming home from basketball practice, and Dad said we're gonna light a candle and take a shower in that order. I know he was just throwing out random stuff. We're gonna light a candle and we're gonna take a shower. What's with the light a candle, take a shower thing? I don't know. Candle lit shower. Anyways, yeah. Okay. Don't go inside for your treats. Always wait outside because there could be like this goon or goblin behind the door, and they're gonna beat you to death and take all your candy that you've gotten from all the houses. There could be people out there, literally, that don't have candy at their houses, but they keep all their lights on. And so you come in, and they say, oh, well, we got our treats behind the house. And so you come in, and you look for your candy, and then all of a sudden they beat you, and they take your candy, and then they use your candy to bait for the next kids. Just be careful. I know you're going to listen to this. Hey, people that are going to listen to this are going to be listening after Halloween, or All Hallows Eve. So Halloween will not have happened when people listen to it tomorrow on the live broadcast. It is delayed. Don't trample through gardens and bushes. Yes, because people can sue you. Well, I was out with my kids, and we couldn't see the sidewalk, so we walked through the garden and smashed some tomatoes.
And roses.
And roses, and other flowers, and weeds. And they'll be like, so what?
Sprouts.
So what? We're suing you. $1,000. But it was just me and my kids. Well, we couldn't tell it was just you and your kids. They look so scary. Carry a flashlight. This would be a smart thing. You run around the corner, and it's dark, and there's this person standing there with this skeleton costume, black skeleton costume, and you don't see him. You just walk right into him, and he turns his face, and there's the skeleton face, and you're like, ah! Anyways, make sure you can be seen. Looks like make sure you can be sun. Sand. Make sure you can be sand. Make sure you can be seen. Yes, do not wear all black. Color your hair white if you're going to be wearing that big witch hat. Okay? By the way, there's a lot of weird people. I saw a costume today from the Oz.
Ninja Turtles.
Yes, Ninja Turtles. There was actually, in the Chicago-New York game tonight, there was a costume on the front row. Somebody was in this big green costume on the front row. It wasn't like the Hulk or anything like that. It was just a weird costume, but,
I'm a fairy godmother.
yeah. I saw a costume earlier today, Oz the Mighty and Powerful, or Powerful and Mighty, or whatever the movie is. It was the Good Witch's hat. No.
Red.
The Good Witch who turned bad. Because the Good Witch does turn bad in that one. The one who has the heart, first likes James Franco, or whatever his name is, the Oz. And then she turns bad and shoots green stuff. And I haven't only seen it once, so I don't really remember. Anyways, next topic. We're going to get back to Halloween in a minute. That was just our safety tips for that one. A fighter lands 3 knockouts in 15 seconds. Does that mean that he knocked out 3 times in 15 seconds? Or what does that mean? UFC veteran David Loiseau dropped his opponent with a hard left hook seconds into the fight. How would you like that? You know, you're the guy who's going to fight this David Loiseau guy. You step into the ring, 15 seconds in, and it's over. You trained your whole life for this one fight, and in 15 seconds, 1 punch, finished. Done. Over. There goes his career, as he probably just gave himself a concussion, and now the rest of his money that he makes in all of his matches has to go to doctors, trainers, and everybody else that has to pay for his problems. Here's a funny one. A distraught NFL player leaves his team after a joke. Are you kidding me?
He went AWOL.
Miami starter Jonathan Martin departs unexpectedly after his teammates tried to prank him in the team cafeteria. Maybe they, put a finger in his soup. Or something like that. And anyways, apparently Martin flipped out, alleged, when his teammates joked him about being sick. What does that mean? Like, they were all barfing all over him or something? And then they said he was sick or something? Or maybe they were saying he looked sick. That's probably what had happened. Why would you flip out at that? Dude, you look sick. Ah! What are you talking about? I'm leaving the team. It's over. Why did you do that to me? The loose laugh. And then they harmonize. Her and Ethel harmonize in the cries. But anyways, sad. We're going to get back to the top 10 in the other side of the break. Woman not giving out candy to overweight kids. This is classic. Only in America. North Dakota, though. I mean, this is where all the ranchers live and people that are thin. Because you can't be overweight when you're riding a horse. The horse will sweat, die, because you're so heavy. A North Dakota woman giving out a note for overweight kids to give to their parents. Are you kidding me? They're giving a note to kids who come to the door, giving it to their parents. What's the note say? Well, let's speculate here. Dear parent, your kid came to my door tonight for Halloween, and he was fat. Or he was big. Obese. He was slightly larger than myself. You've given him one too many chocolate chip pancakes. Cut down on the Krispy Kreme donuts. Why don't you get your kid into a fitness club somewhere and work him out?
Club 16.
He's 10 years old and is 150 pounds. We got some issues.
Good life.
Wow, that's pretty sad. That's heartless. That is literally heartless. I cannot believe that is true. Anyways, first time in 95 years, the Boston Red Sox win a World Series championship in front of their home crowd. A 6-1 win over the St. Louis Cardinals on Wednesday night, delivering their 8th championship in team history. Only 38,447 in attendance. That's lame. World Series Game 6, 38,447 fans. Are you kidding me? I know there was millions watching across the world, but only 38 G's in attendance? That's sad. Man, make up some better numbers. Seriously, MVP, Big Pappy. David Ortiz. He's always weird. We're going to skip the next one. Okay, fine. The Red Wings beat the Canucks 2-1 in Vancouver.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Daniel Alfredson scored, and Thomas Tatar
Tater.
It's funny.
It's Tater.
Thomas Tater. Brianna thought it was Tater, and so she thought it was hilarious, but it's actually Thomas Tatar, like tartar sauce, that you eat on. But by the way, I do not eat tartar sauce.
Ew.
I just dip it in ketchup. What's wrong with that? I like ketchup. Although I don't like ketchup with my fries. Fries plain, McDonald's fries salty, Wendy's fries salty by themselves. No ketchup. You take away the salty flavor. Anyways, 3 stars of the game, Pavel Datsuk. The Datsukin won 3 shots. Roberto Luongo got the 2nd star, and Thomas Tater 2 shots and a goal. The game winner, his first goal of the season, by the way, with 62 seconds left in the 2nd period. Penalties for both the Sedin twins. Unfortunately, Jimmy Howard, 19 saves. Luongo, 25 saves. Why would he not have 60 minutes on the ice? That doesn't make any sense. Brianna wrote down Jimmy Howard had 60 minutes on the ice. Yeah, I don't think he's going to leave the ice if they're winning. Okay, here's one. A poll reveals. This is going to be funny. We'll make it funny. This is funny right now. Man, people are probably dying, peeing their pants listening to this one. A poll reveals, quote, backstabbing colleagues as the 2nd most dreaded thing to deal with while at work. I thought it might be people bringing in their donuts and coffee and not sharing. Anyways, 40% of respondents fear a, quote, psycho boss. A psycho boss. Doesn't that sound so, like, psycho-ish? I mean, wow, whoa, we got the, what's going on here? Okay, there we go. Our screen blacked out for a second.
Come on,
Bob, come on,
get
Bob! Seriously. Slacking. Anyways, 40% of respondents fear a psycho boss. Now, psycho boss. Let's describe psycho boss. Billy, get to work! I'm working, boss! Seriously, man, get to work! I'm working! Get to work! And he's standing there yelling at you to work, and you're working. Psycho boss could also be somebody who is constantly not smiling. You know, and I can't really describe that to you on the broadcast. Oh my goodness. It's constantly just grumpy. Well, you didn't work enough tomorrow. You didn't work enough today. You left out the toolbox. I tripped over the hammer. I stubbed my toe on your wall that you left hanging out. It's just Mr. Grouch. 40% fear backstabbing colleagues. Now, here's funny. You know, boss, Timmy over there, you know, he was slacking. I saw him. He snuck a donut out of the donut box. You know, hey, boss, you know, Jack over there, he's kind of fat. You know, he's not working hard enough. Maybe you should fire him. Backstabbing colleagues could also be taking a knife and stabbing him in the back. I mean, well, there's a lot of psychos out there. Remember, psycho boss. And 10 respondents fear what is that?
Silent as the grave workplace.
Silent as the grave workplace. What is that supposed to mean? Silent as the grave workplace. Oh, quietness at work, maybe. People fear it being quiet at work because somebody could sneak around and shoot you or stab you or something like that. Why are we talking about stabbing and shooting? Good night, it's Halloween night. Boo! Okay, 10% say, quote, having to work into the witching hours of the night. I mean, you gotta work on your words here. It's actually wee hours of the night. You know, like we gotta go wee. It said on Google witching hours of the night. Maybe I don't know it, man. Maybe I don't know my vocab. Let's see here. Working into the wee hours of the night. I guess this could mean graveyard shift. Working 1 o'clock in the morning. Oh, by the way, McDonald's is open 24/7. I was just thinking about this. It's only open 24 hours, 7 days a week for those people that work the graveyard shift. Who wants to buy a Big Mac at 4 in the morning? Who wants to buy a grease bomb at 4 in the morning? Well, I'm going to go home and I'm going to eat my Big Mac and then I'm going to go to bed. With a bunch of grease in your stomach. You know, you're going to be waking up at every hour the rest of the night from 5 to 8, puking in the toilet. I mean, man. What is the world coming to? Anyways, backstabbing colleagues. I love that. It's the 2nd most dreaded thing to deal with at work. What's the most dreaded thing? Maybe job security. That's probably the most thing. Being scared that you might get fired. Here's one. Opposing coach thought Kobe was faking injury. Just a disclaimer, coach. Kobe is injured. He has an ACL injury. He'll be back later on, and then you can point fingers at him that he's faking injury. Right now, he's not faking it. He does have an injury. This is a little cute. Leafs fan. It's actually very perturbing. This guy is a Loser. I wouldn't want to marry this guy. Well, if I was a girl, obviously.
Oh, Caleb, come on.
Leafs fan makes sign that says, quote, when the Leafs win the cup, I'll marry my girlfriend. He vows, quote, quote, vows. I'm sorry, but the Leafs have been waiting 17,044 days to win a Stanley Cup.
So this guy will be waiting a while.
This guy's going to wait a lot longer. They have a good team this year. They've had a good team every year, to be honest. It's like the San Jose Sharks. They have a good team. They just haven't won the cup. It's also like the Canucks. We have a good team. Haven't won the cup. Okay, this is interesting. This is kind of a, this is a fun fact. I get this. I get this. Let me set this one up right. Because I didn't see this. This must have been put in last. Okay, let's see here. A family in Minnesota wrote into this newspaper, and they wanted to publish this article. Why are you laughing? Nothing's happened yet. And they wanted to write this essay. This kid wanted to write an essay about his family, about what happened a week ago to them. And his name was Billy. Everybody's Billy. For all hypothetical stories, Billy is always used. Billy McCorbin. Okay, Billy McCorbin. He wrote this story about how his family had 3 rolls of toilet paper left. This is not funny yet. I don't know why you're laughing. Hasn't gotten funny yet. So he told the newspaper company, quote, I quote, we only have 3 rolls of toilet paper left, so we are going to have to conserve, because Daddy doesn't get his check till later on. We have food, we have drinks, water, juice, pop, stuff like that, not bad drinks. Energy drinks, maybe, but those are technically bad. We have all that, but we only have 3 rolls of toilet paper left. So we will have to conserve, we will have to start using leaves, and maybe our hands, and then wash them in the sink. No joke, true story. This guy wrote in to the Minnesota newspaper company and told them that they only have 3 rolls of toilet paper left. That's sad. Anyways, that wraps up our first segment on the show today. Hopefully everybody is still got dry underwear, because Brianna has lost it and she is laughing her head off. Not literally, but it is Halloween, and she just knocked her head on the desk because she is out cold from laughing so hard. This segment was brought to you by
Smarties!
Smarties! Okay, Smarties. You can be smarter when you eat teas. Okay,
Candy shell. Oh, so good.
It actually isn't too bad. Smarties. But M&M's are better.
Ew.
Smarties are Canadian.
M&M peanuts.
I stick with M&M's to the day I die because they are Americano. Anything American, I am ano for. Americano. Anyways, that was lame. Okay, our first segment brought to you by Smarties. We'll be right back. We're going to talk a little bit about the top 10 candies to avoid.
No, best and worst.
Oh, best and worst candies for your health. We're going to talk about just a couple here. Twix, Skittles, Twizzlers, Tootsie Pops, and chocolate or yogurt-covered raisins. Skip this because they are gross. We'll talk about it later. October 31st, 2013, All Hallows Eve. Happy All Hallows Eve. Halloween's not till tomorrow, but we won't be able to say Happy Halloween tomorrow because, well, it's not technically the stat holiday. Anyways, we'll be right back. October 31st, 2013, What's Up with the Turners on the Anchor Radio Network.
Fat-free, gluten-free. Get your Welch's Family Farmer-owned fruit snacks here. Mixed fruit and other varieties. Natural and artificial flavors included. Made with real fruits. Strawberry, oranges, blueberries, peaches, green grapes, and others. Get them today. They are very good.
You are listening to What's Up with the Turners. And now your hosts, Caleb Turner and Brianna Turner.
We are live. What's up with the Turners on the Anchor Radio Network? Yes, Feliz Navidad, Merry Christmas, and have a Happy New Year. Yes, Halloween night. Technically, we shouldn't be playing Christmas music yet because it hasn't. U.S. Thanksgiving hasn't happened yet. By the way, we are going to do a U.S. Thanksgiving broadcast. Hopefully, we're going to have some fellow Americanos over that day so that they can all be on the broadcast. I guess I should just let the music play, because Buble is so loud. Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween!
Woo! 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 Okay, awkward. Alright, let's wind it down, Bob. Come on. Let's go, enough. Alright, we've heard enough. Navidad! Navidad! Alright, wind it down. Alright, thanks. Thanks, Bob. Okay. We're back live on the Anchor and Network's What's Up with the Turners Throwback Thursday. Halloween night. I guess our throwback moment tonight is we have our sister in the building, and she's technically retro. Technically. I mean, 8 years retro. No, actually almost 9 years. 9 years this month. So, Emma Turner joining us live in studio. Emma, how are you doing tonight?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. I pulled the mic away accidentally. Sorry. Bob, let's turn it up just a little bit. Okay, good. Thanks. Okay, thank you. Emma is 8 years old, turning 9 in November, and she will be one of the takeovers of this show when I head off to Bible college.
Turnover.
And then it will be
Me.
and
I don't know, really.
well, it'll be you.
Me and me.
Me and me. Okay, yeah, you guys could have What's Up with the Turners with me and me. Emma, Brianna. Brianna, Emma, actually, because it's B and then it's E, because you have to do color coordinated. So, Emma, do you have anything you want to say today?
Not much.
Not much. So then you have something.
There's a lot of fireworks going on over here because it's Halloween and stuff.
That is normal. It's called. I have a radio voice. I talk like. My radio voice is when I'm with other people. My normal voice is when I'm with my family. When I'm with my family, I just talk like, yo, what's up? No, I don't. Anyways, so Emma, let's see here. Do we have any questions for Emma? Oh yeah, let's see here. So, what is your take on this NFL player that left his team after his fellow teammates played a joke on him? He just up and left. What do you think about that?
That's really awkward. Like, kind of something that you wouldn't do.
Yeah. Apparently, Martin flipped out. What do you think of that?
Sounds like a penguin.
Yeah, penguin. Okay, all right. We got comedy coming in. What's up with the Turners when she comes back into the show? Let's see here. What's something else we can say? Okay, how about this? What do you think about this lady who's not giving out candy to overweight kids?
Well, if they want to, like, get bigger, then she should start giving them out, you know?
Well, it is in the U.S., so we figured that, hey, I mean, everybody's overweight in the U.S., so,
Be a big orange.
yes, be a big orange. How about this poll revealing that there's backstabbing colleagues at work is the second most dreaded thing to deal with at work? What do you think of that?
I wouldn't go to work.
Thank you, Emma, for joining us on the show. You are free to go. Thank you for your 2 cents. The special Turner segment in What's Up with the Turners tonight has been brought to you by
Gel pens.
Gel pens.
BIC.
BIC Bic. And the gel pens are jelly. They're like Jello. You can like squirt them into your mouth. They should do that. They should make fruit flavored pens that are edible. They already have?
They probably
already have. Edible pens. Edible pencils. The lead could like be like cinnamon or
Ask Willy Wonka about it.
yeah, Willy Wonka. He's probably made it. Willy Wonka's made everything. I mean, he's made those chocolate covered Brussels sprouts. Edible whistle. You blow it and then you eat it. Anyways, that's like blowing it because it's hot and then you eat it. But anyways. Okay, so the last segment on the broadcast tonight kind of slowed down a little bit there with the Emma segment, but that was good. It's good because she's going to be taking over the show once I leave. So very, very soon. Well, Brandon's going to take over the show and then Emma will be the color commentator show person. Anyways.
Then I get all your stuff. Woo!
Best and worst top 10 candies. Oh, yeah, by the way, that's right. the talk show will be like, because I won't be here. No, I'm just kidding. It'll be funny. It'll be good. Because then she'll have the mic constantly in her face. So she'll love that moment. Anyways, okay. Top 10 best and worst candies. This can go right along with Halloween. My favorite candy bar starts off Twix. Actually, it's not my favorite candy bar. My favorite candy bar is Crunch. Then it goes Kit Kat. And then it goes Twix. Those are my 3 favorite candy bars. Twix. I just love it. Twix, Twix, Twix. It just rolls. Twix, 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 Twix. Okay, 35% of your daily saturated fat intakes for 1 mini. That's a fun-sized Twix bar. Hashtag fun, not fun. 150 calories for 1 mini bar. That's crazy. That means if I ate 10 of those, I'd have 15. No, wait. 10 and then carry 1 in it. 1,500 calories, man. Add a 0. Wow. 1 candy bar. The mini one.
Fun size.
Fun size.
That's fun.
So fun. And frilly. And unicorns and rainbows and lollipops and rabbits. Oh, yeah. By the way, Halloween. What's with this stuff about Halloween is fun? Halloween is happy. Halloween is not happy. You got a bunch of people running around in zombie witch costumes, skeletons, vampires, blood coming out the side of your neck with the makeup. How is that fun? How is that happy?
Scary clowns.
Scary clowns with those big noses, the black big noses, black buggers. Black buddy buggers. Okay, buddy. Okay. Here's the thing. They've tried to make Halloween happy by these rabbit costumes and Winnie the Pooh and Piglet and Nemo and Princess and... Yes, that's not happy. That's like mix happy and, you know. And these, you know, frillies and buns and brats. Yes, and they dress up as honeybees. What's that? What is that? Dressing up as a bee?
A ladybug.
Come on, that's not sweet. Well, it is sweet because the honey's sweet and you get candy. Okay, all right, enough of the puns. Anyways, those weren't even really puns. Wow. Anyways, all I'm saying is Halloween is not happy. I am not laughing. Halloween is not
I
happy.
know you want to.
Terrible. I don't want to laugh. Okay, number 2, candy corn. Candy corn, which, by the way, I do not like.
It's gross. It gives me headaches.
May be a Halloween favorite, but I like your butt, ... You have 4 dots instead of 3 dots. I'm the king of ellipses. If anybody has ever chatted with me, texted with me, you know I like using ellipses. Like 3 dots, 4 dots, 2 dots. Ellipses. Rips. Yeah, rip it!
No, lips.
Oh, lips. I use my lips when I text. Oh my goodness. I lean down and I press the keys with my lips. I kiss the keys. Kissing keys. Wow. Man, they don't teach you that in typing school. Kiss the keys. When it comes to health, this sugar-filled candy, I like that. Sugar-filled candy. What candy is not sugar-filled? Come on. Ranks among the worst. I like that. Ranks among the worst, baby. 22 pieces will add up. Add up to 140 calories. Whoa, that is crazy, man. And you can just pop candy corn like nobody's business, unless you don't like them. You know, that first bite of the candy corn is like, you know, it feels like you're like eating fuzz or something. And then finally it starts to taste a little better, but I don't like that bad first bite candies. I'd rather have a bad aftertaste. Like those Jolly Rancher gum balls. Like it's a Jolly Rancher on the outside, and then it's like gum on the inside. The gum always tastes terrible. Like 10 chews in, and you're just like, give me a garbage can. I gotta spit this stuff out. Give me breath freshener or something. You know, you're on a date and you put in bubble gum. Not a good idea, folks. Guys, girls, do not put in bubble gum when you're on a date. I mean, wow. Anyways, the third one, M&M's peanuts. Not normal M&M's, peanuts. A fun-sized package will set you back about 90 calories. Will set you back. I like that. This is going to set me back $100. And it has 9 grams of sugar. But hey, there's a bit of protein. I like what you wrote here. This is good. Protein, you got the peanuts. The peanuts are probably all like packaged in like, what do you call it? Oh man, in those factories. The factories where they do like, they put like a bunch of preservatives on it. Yeah, the peanuts probably aren't even real peanuts. They're probably like, I don't know, they aren't peanuts. Probably fake peanuts. Plastic. Number 4, rockets. This one I do not want to talk about. Rockets / Smarties if you're in the U.S. An entire roll is only 30 calories. Can you believe it? This is great. I mean, hey, I thought it was going to be worse than that. How much sugar are those in it? It's just basically sugar. You're basically eating sugar. Hard sugar. But I go through packets of those every day. Yeah, you can just look at my garbage can. There's a package in there. Number 5, Skittles. Sugar Rush. 230 calories in one pack and 46 grams of fat. Dude! Dude! I'm literally reading everything that is on the paper. It says, quote, Skittles dash Sugar Rush. 230 calories in one pack and 46 grams of fat. Dude! That's exactly what it says on the sheet. I am not adding the dude. The dude is written there. She literally wrote dude on the paper to talk about this 46 grams of fat. Now we know what Brianna's favorite candy is. Skittles! 46 grams of fat. We'll skip this one now. Number 6, Lifesavers. Craving something sweet? It says craving. I just love that name. Crave sounds so professional. Like I could just die for... No, not die for it. I'm craving. It just sounds so like cravey. It sounds like gravy. I'm craving gravy. You can say it like ghetto. I'm craving gravy, yo. Lifesavers are a good choice. Hey, because they save my life. Just 45 calories for 4 pieces and 0 grams of fat. By the way, 0 grams of fat. I'm reading that right. Okay, wow. When you eat a Lifesaver, you're not going to just eat 4 pieces. That's like eating, Fig Newtons. That's right. Tim Hawkins also talked about Fig Newtons. He eats Fig Newtons by the sleeve. And that's like me with Oreos. I'll eat Oreos by the sleeve. And the sleeve is that thing that's got like 8 or 9 cookies in it. Who's going to eat just 2 of them? Or 4 of them? I'll eat a whole sleeve. Anyways, number 7, Twizzlers. These chewy twists. I love that twist. So you gotta stress that, or else it's just twists, and it sounds like, yo, twist, man. May look harmless. Ooh, harmless. Dude, they have like knives on the inside of this Twizzler, and no, you can swing around the Twizzler like one of those big things that has the ball on the end of it. It's got spikes coming out of it. What's those called? A mace or something? Okay, but just 4 pieces has 21 grams of sugar, which can turn into fat or cavities. Not necessarily fat, it'd be more cavities. You haven't said much tonight. She's still not saying anything. Twizzlers. These chewy twists may look harmless, but just 4 pieces has 21 grams of sugar, which, ... This one actually had 5 dots. Can turn into ... fat in caps. Wow. Number 8. She just smacked me in the back. And okay, I'm going to read this, how it sounds. Tootsie Pops. She has Tootsie underlined, and in parentheses. They are a good choice because it takes longer to finish them, making it less likely for us to indulge in multiple ones. Yes, because it takes so long. LOL. Or you could just stick 5 in your mouth at once. Oh my goodness, I did not read that wrong. 5 Tootsie Pops in one mouth. Can't you see it? Just a big ball of tootsiness. 60 calories per pop, by the way. By the way, she's lost it, man. This whole entire show, she's just been crying because she's been laughing so hard. And, I'm not going to say that because that probably wouldn't be allowed to be on the show. Number 9, nerds. ... 4 dots. Not a good choice. Yes, of course, because you are what you eat. You're a nerd! 1 serving of these sugar-filled treats has 14 grams of sugar and 60 calories. Not too bad, you might say. Well, 1 serving size is only 1 tablespoon. Oh my goodness! Do not eat nerds! Spoiler alert. Wow, 1 serving, 1 tablespoon. That's like how much I can fit into my palm of my hand. Wow. Number 10. This one we're going to talk about, even though it says skip. Chocolate or yogurt-covered raisins. They're called craisins, because they're chocolate-covered raisins. See, chocolate, craisins. Okay, Caps, skip this because they are gross. Yes, they are gross, but we're not going to skip it. Health freaks think they're getting good nutrients because the raisin is a fruit. A raisin reminds me of a prune, a shriveled up prune. Prunes do not remind me of good things. Prunes remind me of the apple cider that we had last week when we went to this apple barn, which, by the way, it's not a barn. It's just this building that has fruits and veggies.
And it's red.
Apple cider, and it's a red building. They call it the apple barn.
And there's goats.
It reminds me of apple cider because when I drink a lot of apple cider, it's basically concentrated apples, which apples are full of fiber, which means loosen up the colon, and anyway, so you clean the colon with your fiber. But anyways, it reminds me of raisins because they're shrivelly, and they're like shrivelly prunes. And I don't like prunes because prunes, well, they clean your colon. Hopefully we're not going to have anybody busting their colon because they're laughing so hard tonight. Or tomorrow, or whenever they're reading it. Happy Halloween, folks! It's not a happy night, though, in here in, like saying All Hallows Eve. By the way, Halloween is no longer a good holiday to celebrate. This is a serious thing that we're going to say. Halloween, back when it was first introduced, was a time to remember people that died for the faith, died for what they believed in, and people have made it exactly the opposite now. And it's just a big joke, big game, eat a bunch of candy and party. It just gives an opportunity for people to take yet another holiday in the wrong way. Christmas Day is spent drinking. I'm sorry, but it is. Not with this family, not for hopefully any fundamental independent Baptist Christians. Hopefully not. Too many Christians nowadays are falling into what people will talk about as falling into the world's ways. And one of those things is the partying that people do with work and other things and other holidays. It just gives people another reason to go booze it up. And unfortunately, it's not good. And Halloween is one of those nights where people stay up late launching off fireworks, drinking, and just losing it. Yep, getting a little tiddly because they're gassed. Anyways, that wraps it up for tonight's broadcast, October 31st, 2013. Our first broadcast in 2 weeks, which, by the way, the reason is because we had a missions conference at our church and because we were kind of lazy and didn't want to do a broadcast. Anyways, people finally were suing us, because they had subscribed to our channel just because of What's Up with the Turners. I mean, come on. Our biggest editions only got like 60 views, which 30 of them are from us. No, I'm just kidding. No, we only, the YouTube thing only attracts like 2 or 3 views from the same channel. Unless you're on a different computer, different IP address. That is not a funny joke. Next week, I don't know if we're going to have a broadcast or not. It'll have to be a Monday edition or something like that. We have a youth conference next week at our church. So it definitely won't be a Thursday broadcast. This was our first Thursday broadcast. Throwback Thursday. Flashback Friday. Super Saturday. Sunday. And let's see here. Mad Monday. And Terrible Tuesday. And Wicked Wednesday. What up, man? Anyways, I'd like to thank everybody working behind the scenes. Bob right here sitting beside me. The invisible man who runs our audio station. One of these days, we're going to have somebody come on the show and be Bob. Just be Bob for a day. No, you're not going to be Bob, Brianna. You're Brianna. I'd like to thank Tom, Tim, Steve, Joe back at Control. Wait, no, I forgot something. Tom, Tim, and Paul, or Timmy. No, Timmy, and Tom, or something like that. They're all back. Our executive producer, Ben Turner, who will be listening to this broadcast, and hopefully will be acceptable to listen to. There's a lot of side-splitting moments, personally for Brianna, because she laughed through half the broadcast yet again on one of these shows. Last week's broadcast was good because she didn't laugh halfway through it and actually talked. Tonight, she didn't really talk. She just did the broadcast. Which, by the way, kudos to Brianna. She did the broadcast tonight. We'll give her a hand. Round of applause. No applause.
Thank you.
No applause sound effect, please. Basically, it was just her writing, and I basically read what she wrote, and then we ad-libbed just a little bit. But it's good. Hopefully, everybody enjoyed the broadcast. We'll be back next week. Hopefully, again, like I said, we're going to try to have some people call in. If you want to call into the show, what we do is you can call the studio phone number, which is 604-474-4012, and you can schedule a call-in because we do not do a live broadcast. So, for instance, you can call in tomorrow, and we can schedule a broadcast for, I don't know, Monday or Tuesday, and we'll ask you a couple of questions, or if you have some fun facts about the Turners, if you have some fun facts about us, like you nursery workers back at Berean Baptist who had me in the nursery, can talk about the times that I exploded my pants. Or if you're nursery workers here for Brianna at Anchor, if you've ever were a nursery worker for Brianna, she definitely exploded her pants. Oh, man, let's call it quits tonight. What's up with the Turners on the Anchor Network? Seriously, call in if you have something to say. What's Up with the Turners, October 31st, 2013, Halloween night, All Hallows Eve. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week. Stay safe. Please stay safe and be in your place Sunday for church.
Bye. See you soon.
That wraps it up for us. What's Up with the Turners on the Anchor Radio Network.
Bye.
Life could be a dream. Life could be a dream.
You have been listening to a presentation of What's Up with the Turners on the Anchor Radio Network. Tune in once a week or whenever we have a broadcast for more What's Up with the Turners on the Anchor Radio Network.
Life could be a dream. Sweetheart, hello, hello. Shaboom is over with me.
Hello, ling dong, shaling a ling dong. Whoa, whoa, life could be a dream. Life could be a dream.
Random witch laugh.
Every time I look at you. If you do what I
Random owl sound effect.
say there, we'd be so fine.
Oh, life could be a dream. Taking you up to paradise.
I'd like to thank everybody working behind the scenes for this edition of What's Up with the Turners on the Anchor Network. Tune in next week or whenever we have an edition. What's Up with the Turners, baby? What's up with the